Hello folks out there, it is Ask Phil number 3 here on Periscope, and I'm just about getting the hang of it, like the camera's pointing in the right direction and I haven't dropped it yet. So we're going to just chat away for a few minutes while we wait for everyone who's interested in asking me anything you want about DJing or anything else. I'm not promising I'll answer it, but if you want to ask me anything, yo everyone, yo to Light 604, what's up, Digital DJ Tips, Steve over there in Spain. I'm actually in London. I'm in a hotel room in London right now, doing some stuff over here for a few days. Hi DJ Dwayne, nice to have you here. Hi Connor P and Chris Roywood. We're just going to chat away for a bit, let people get on and get our numbers up before we. Yeah, I did just say yo, Steve. Hey, I've got a global audience now, mate. I've got to do the Middle English. The English that's understood everywhere. No, I'm not going to do that. Hi DJ Skills. And hi DP House over there in Illinois, in the USA. So there you go, Steve. See, audience everywhere. Hi Mr. Motif and Jill Boogs. Hi Cliff Hawkins and hi from Montreal. Where are you? Go on, tell us where you are. While we're waiting for everyone to get on. Tell us where you are tonight. Hi to TJ Sounds in Atlanta, Georgia. And where am I, Connor? I'm in London, in central London, doing some work over here for a couple of days. Hi to you over there in Michigan, Cliff. Deep House. Oh, well, there you go, you see. It doesn't pass the radio test for me, that name, Deep House. Maybe I'm just silly. Hi to Vancouver, to Bellevue, and why is it light outside? That isn't outside. That is a bathroom. To whoever just asked that question. Hi from Steve. Hi to Steve in Stockport, my hometown, Steve. I say Manchester because it sounds cooler, but hi to Steve in Stockport. How's the viaduct looking? Right, we seem to have a few people on, so that's good. So let's get going because, as usual, there's a football game with my name on it, and I haven't eaten yet as well. I just got straight off the plane. In fact, I've not even had a drink. That's how dedicated I am. I'm just going to reach over here and grab this water. A little bit of this. So I'm here for you guys. Our news this week. What's going on here at Digital DJ Tips? If you haven't heard, if you're not a member, you won't have heard. But if you are a member, you'll have heard that we have launched our new Traktor, Serato and Virtual DJ Made Easy courses. So they're all out there, but only to members. So look, check your inbox. And if you're not a member, join up now. You've still got time to look at them. They're doing awesome. Someone just asked a question about the Traktor Control SA versus something else. Tell us that question again, and I will answer it for you. Meanwhile, Garantia says the record box, is it the future or not? It could well be the future. A lot of DJs are only using DVS though in the clubs. They're not actually using record box, so who knows whether it will really catch on. Do I really need to learn how to scratch, says Cliff Hawkins. You do if you want to impress my grandmother. That's what she thinks a DJ does. Think that one through. I don't know, it depends on the kind of music you play. S5 versus DDJ RX, says Light 604. If you want jog wheels, go for the RX. If you're not bothered about jog wheels, go for the S5. Basically, that's it, If that's your only criteria, jog wheels or not, S5 hasn't got them, but it's a great controller for Traktor. So that said, do you want Traktor or Serato? There's a few that RX is a record box. There's a few decisions there, record box or Traktor, jog wheels or not. They're very different, those two controllers. So ask another question and I'll help you to clarify that one if you want. Come on then, questions. Linz and Faye in the house back there in Gibraltar crew. Yes, it kind of has a sequence to Light 604, but not really. Hercules P34 any good? There's a review going live on the website in about an hour's time of that Joey's done. Old school hip hop and electro, yes, learn to scratch. It's awesome with hip hop. I took the Ableton Live course, best course ever. Thank you, whoever said that. Your name faded out before I got a chance to look at it. Connor says, do you play in clubs? I've played in clubs for all of my adult life, Connor. At the moment, I have 2 young children and a business to run. I'm not playing anywhere very much, but I've played in clubs from about 1992 to about 2008 every single week. Should I transfer my entire iTunes library to Serato, and how should I organise my music? 2 big questions there. Keep it in iTunes. You don't have to take it out of iTunes and put it into Serato. Serato doesn't care where you have your music. Organise it wherever you want. Have we reviewed Serato and Pulse Locker? No, not yet, but that is on our list. So what was my DJ name, says Connor? It was Phil Morse. I wasn't one of those people who had a DJ name, which when you've had a run-in with the tax man, makes you realise that maybe having a pseudonym is a good idea. Why are there not DJ streaming services in the Netherlands, says Snack Barry? I think they're just coming. You know, the streaming tends to be launched in the States first, or if it's a European thing like Spotify, then we get it first and then they get it. But streaming services don't tend to roll out everywhere at once. Chris says, these Periscopes are brilliant, Phil. Keep them coming. I'm loving it. It's just nice. You know, as long as the questions come, I'm going to answer them here today. It's just awesome. It's we do webinars like this. You know, we do webinars where everyone has to dial in and then you get sent an email and a code, and they're good. They're like this, but they're not as immediate. The only thing I don't like about them is I'd rather have my iPad in front of me because of my eyes. It's hard to read the names as they fly up on the screen. Anyone who wears glasses will know that with your phone. Steve says that this Apple Watch makes me look 10 years younger till I look at it, and then I look 10 years older when I'm going like this. So anyway, no game on tonight. Yeah, there is a game on tonight, says Monocle's asking me, but I'm prioritising you guys. If I take the tractor course, will it address the S4? Someone just said it addresses all tractor controllers. Someone's asking if the Digital DJ Masterclass is coming back soon. Yes, the Digital DJ Masterclass is our big once-a-year course that has a limited number of people on it. We open it. I work really hard with you guys for a few months to get you through it, and then we kind of close it again. It's coming back soon. Can we Periscope you at any time, someone says? It works by me coming online when I can and setting a time. But I always do it on a Thursday, but at different times every Thursday to help other people. What's some good techniques when transitioning BPM? Someone just asked. Go on our website, click on the big banner on the right-hand side. We've just put a whole new guide up there just about transitioning BPMs and genres. Go and have a read of that. It's got 10 techniques that I've used all my DJing life in there that should help you with that question. So come on, 56 people on the call. I want some more questions. You look like a guy who's interested in goats, said someone then. How did you guess? My father owns 52. I'm not sure what that meant. Can I map the crossfader in Tractor? I think that said, yes, you can. You can map everything in Tractor. People are saying, can I reach you later offline? I'm only online when I'm online, unfortunately, busy man, but you can email info@digitaldjtips.com and I'll get back to you when I can. When's the next Periscope session? It's going to be this time, next week at some point. Okay, I'm waiting for any other questions or else I'm off. What happens to all the gear that you review, says Chris? It's lent to us. It's always lent to us. They always come and get it back. And if they forget, then we give it to charity. What's the best software to record mixes on and edit them? Audacity's good. That's what our course is taught in. Just trying to think of other software for recording mixes on. Mixed in Key Mashup is pretty good. So yeah, if you've got longer questions, ask them by email. They flick up on the screen. If you're not used to Periscope, they flick on the screen and they fade away like 5 seconds later. So I have to be really quick in answering them. Someone's just said their new DJ name is Charity. I like it. A good Serato controller to scratch with. The DDJ SX and SZ are very good to scratch on. The Reloop Serato controllers are excellent to scratch on. Anything, they're all pretty good. The Denon MC2000 is a great cheap one. The Denon MC2000, if you want a good value Serato controller, is a real hidden secret. It's so cheap. It's made of metal. It's really good. I really recommend it. Best folders to set up with a variety of genres. You don't need to put your genres into folders. Just put the genre right in the genre column and sort by that. There's no need to overcomplicate the way you organise your music. The SX2 is great. I love mine. Yeah, the SX2 is great for scratching. Mixed in Key is doing DJ software. Any thoughts? Mixed in Key stuff is great. I know Yakov, who does all the Mixed in Key stuff really well. He's got a good angle on stuff. Their DJ software kind of semi-automates it. And it's great. Yeah, I wouldn't say use it as your first DJ software, but it's cheap enough to get it as a second one. Serato key detection, is it as good as Mixed in Key? In my experience, yes, it is. But having said that, Mixed in Key does other stuff for you as well. It can automate your cue points. It can give you energy levels. And Mixed in Key tags can be read on anything. Serato might be able to be read on anything, actually. I'm not sure about that. So someone's asking, in key mixing, how does it work? Your software analyzes a tune and it tells you what musical key it's in, and then it will also give you an easy way of knowing what other tunes you can mix that into that are in a similar key or the same key so that it sounds good. So you're not only beat mixing, but you're key mixing as well, so all the music lines up. Import music into iTunes first before Mixed in Key or afterwards? I'd put it through Mixed in Key first. Do I need to buy a controller SX2 where I can practice at least 2 times a week on Pioneer CDJ club gear? If you teach yourself to beat match manually, you can pretty much DJ on anything quickly. That's the key. If you're using the sync button, you'll struggle when you get onto CDJs. So it doesn't really matter what controller or what gear you're learning on. The learning curve from that to club gear, pretty easy, but you must teach yourself to manually beat match. Cover up the beat counters, do it by ear. That's really where the leap is from controllers to CDs. Does the Reloop Mix Tool have XLR outputs? I very much doubt it. I'm just trying to picture it now. I'd say no. No, it doesn't. Right, come on, more questions, or else I'm off to get something to eat and watch the football. Unless I've got my times totally wrong, then there is some football on. I'm downloading my music from DJ City. Do I need platinum notes? Try it. Get platinum notes and try it. It will make all your music sound similar. Platinum notes, for anyone who doesn't know, is like an auto mastering device. You put your music in one end, it comes out the other end. You've got to try it. You've got to use your ears on that one. I would say not unless you feel you need it, no. Can you DJ in clubs with controllers? We are good friends of Ministry of Sound, and we went in there and we asked them, can we DJ in here with controllers? And they said, you bring what the hell you want to rock the party in this place. We don't care anymore. Times have changed. If Ministry of Sound can say that, pretty much that's the way it's going. I can't promise you can DJ anywhere in controllers, but someone says, do you categorize your tunes in iTunes by BPM? Look, the thing to do with your tunes is put BPM, artist, title, year, genre, and maybe the date you added it to your collection, which is automatic anyway, in iTunes. Keep them all in one place. The only thing you should be doing for sorting out is maybe sets, maybe what you want to play tonight, maybe little mini sets you think go together. Put that stuff in playlists, but there's no point in having folders and playlists for stuff where you can just sort it out by the columns anyway. You know, if you click in the genre column, it's suddenly all organised by genre. If you click in the BPM column, it's suddenly all organised by BPM. So there's no need to put that stuff into folders. You're just overcomplicating it for yourselves. The most important thing to do is plan your music before every set. Take a couple of times the amount of music you think you're going to need, and stick that in a folder, stick that in a playlist, and try and play from that only, that set. That's the best way of being organised with your music. Anything past that, you can do it for sure, but it's optional in my training. Okay, anyone else got some stuff you want to ask? I'm here. They've dried up now, so I'm out of here unless you ask away. Looking forward to BPM already. We've got some big news at the BPM show in Birmingham here in the UK in September, so watch out for that. What software can I use to get acapellas from music? Just search for extracting acapellas on YouTube. There's something called an inverse phase trick, where if you can find the instrumental of a song and the vocal version, but there's nothing else different about them, there's a clever way of taking the acapella out of it. The best way of finding acapellas is to go onto acapellas4u.co.uk, and they've got loads on there. It's much easier than trying to extract them. MCX8000 review coming soon. This is the amazing new DJ controller. Well, we hope it'll be amazing. From Denon. Yes, I was speaking to them this week. They're sending it to us. We should have it by the end of next week. So we'll be reviewing the MCX8000 as soon as we can. And so, yeah, I think I've pretty much got everyone's questions in there. They're starting to stop now. What do you recommend for song recommendation apps or software? Download that guide that is on our website at the moment for BPM and genre mixing. There's some recommendations in there. What should I practice on most as a beginner DJ, except on practicing DJ gear? Practice on programming good sets. Just try and do a good hour. Doesn't matter about the mixing. What matters is the music and the programming. Do a good hour, record it, stick it in your car, think, what did I do badly there, what did I do better there, and the next practice session, try and do a bit better. And get yourself a gig, any gig. Play in front of your sister's mates. Play, that's probably scarier than a club actually. Play, no, just get yourself a gig. But get it in the diary, and then you will know what to do, because as that gig gets closer, you'll be really scared, and you'll think, if I don't do this, I'm going to make a fool of myself, and if I don't do that, I'm going to make a fool of myself. It will all come to you, I promise. Get a gig if you're a beginner DJ, anywhere. Tractor control, X1, Mark 1 or Mark 2. The Mark 2's got a touch strip, which makes it superior. Get the Mark 2. I don't think you can get the Mark 1 anymore anyway. What's the email? info@digitaldjtips.com. Does the Reloop Mix Tool work with DJ Pro 2? Yes, it does. Thanks for tonight, says Chris. Loving Periscope, says Light 604. If you're loving it on Android and on iPhone, do your swipe up or left thing. Ideas on what to charge a gig, says Deep House. What to charge for a gig, says Deep House. That's how long's a piece of string. We've done loads of articles on that. So what do I charge for a gig? And Digital DJ Tips in Google. Press enter, and you will get our articles about that. And my wife has just texted me while this is on. The cheek of it, and said saggy balloons. I've no idea what that means. Maybe you'll tell me one time. And oh yes, she's out in a bar somewhere. How come you're in a bar and I'm sat in a hotel room? Why do you think I'd rather be here? And she's just sent me a picture of saggy balloons. Only your wife would email you when you're live on video in front of hundreds of people. So yeah, it's very, very good to talk to you guys. So the thanks is all on you lot for tuning in, for those of you who are saying thank you. Trying to watch Bear Grylls, but you're a lot more interesting. Well, I'll be flattered by that one. Right, guys, I will solve your conundrum about whether it's Bear Grylls or me, because you're making me feel hungry. Just even mentioning the word grill. So I'm going to go and get some food. Should I make a playlist every day? Says Batu's. No, just make a playlist whenever you want to make a mix, or whenever you want to DJ out somewhere. Pack about double the amount of music you think you're going to need, and think about it. Those are the playlists that matter, where you're either doing something, there's a reason, or you're playing in front of other people, there's a reason. Right, guys, I'm out of here. This is going to be posted on Digital DJ Tips and over on our Facebook, page as well as video. So if you want to watch it or get some more of these questions, write down some answers or whatever, go and watch there. I never know how to end these things, so I'm just going to say over and out. Talk to you again soon. Bye.